Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. So today I want to do a 3D bloom, but just with metal colors. So I have silver and gold, and I mix some resin, or I pour some resin into this little cup. I'm not sure how much I need. I guess this is enough. I hope it's also easy to handle, because when you start pouring, your cup may not be too full. And I want to mix silver just a bit, like so. And a little bit of the gold. They are metal powders. They are both from Etta Art. And oops, I'm very curious what I can achieve, because I did this pour 2 years ago with metal colors, making metal flowers, and it's such a long time ago, so I don't know what result I'm gonna get. And in one of my previous videos I mixed gold and silver together, and I really loved the color shading. So I may put a little bit more of the silver in there, because I'm still not happy with the color. So just a little bit, because with the metal powders you need to be very, very careful. The resin I'm using here is the Mastercast resin. It's a high viscosity resin and normally very awesome for the blooms. So yeah, now it's looking really gorgeous. It's such a beautiful color when you mix gold and silver together. Such a soft color. So I'm back with my second cup, because it's really easier to handle and I don't want to spoil this. It would be a pity. So look at this awesome color. Do you see it? And yeah, fingers crossed it will work. Where do I start? I start here. I start from the center, hopefully the center, and I'm just going in and over, taking my time like always. And I want to pour this rather big, because I guess the metal will pull to the center and I will have negative space anyway. So it's my first one. It's now my second one. And yeah, you see, if I had my cup fuller, the centerpiece would have been much thicker, and then you have a really big blob. I hope I can avoid it like this. I love this color. I really hope I can achieve a nice metal flowers, and those metal flowers, I'll leave this for later. Those metal flowers, I did them 2 years ago in like shaded resin. So I used resin inks and it looked really very vintage. I really liked this a lot. So I did them in silver, in gold and in rose gold. And now I just mixed silver and gold, and this color is so awesome. It's like an aluminium gold and not so hard. And now the last one. Yeah, I'm sorry I don't talk. Sometimes when you are concentrating, you just forget to talk. And it's still new again for me to talk while I'm pouring. I didn't do it for quite a while. So I still have a little bit of resin left. I want that the resin pulls a little bit to the center. And then I may do an outer ring for all the ones once they moved a little bit. So yeah, I might cut this part later, or I make a little time lapse. I don't know yet, so I will see later in my video. So you can see the resin is really moving. And like I said, I'm taking the rest of the resin, which is in my cup, just for an outer line. And I will wait a little bit before drawing my petals. This is something I should have done 2 years ago, just to wait a little bit till my resin stop moving, because I think then the petals could be more divine. So, is divine the right word? I'm not sure. Viewable, more, yeah, more to see. So here's not much anymore in there. So I'm pouring very slow, that I get everything out of my cup. I love the thought about a metal flower. So like I said, I did it 2 years ago. I will link the video and or the videos. No, the video, one video is enough. I will link this into my description box so you can have a look. I think here's a little bit more resin in there still, so I can just make another loop. Yeah, it's much thicker also, so there comes more out. And now the last one. Just very carefully pouring this into my mold around the edge of the metal. Just there a little bit more. Here's still a little bit in there, so I can maybe go also around here still, so that there's also a little bit more. Yeah. So you can see my resin is also getting rather thick. So yeah, this looks a little bit strange. I think I didn't have a very good hand. But you guys, I will wait till this is really closing up, and then I start doing my petals, I think. What do you think? I guess it's the best to do. So they are almost closed here, and I will start drawing my petals. I take such a dotting tool, not too thick. I think this side is too thick, so I will pull from there to there, always from the outside in. And then next ones. And I will wait a little bit before I do the swirl. I think this pattern is quite nice, so I will leave it with this. I'm not pulling my stick from the inside to the outside because I think this pattern matches very well with this mold. And as you know me, I always love to have a set of coasters. That's why I'm pouring same colors. And I need to think about the background. So I wished, you know, you could shout at me and say, hey, use this, use the other. I think I'm gonna go with a sort of champagne color or a sand color. I'm not sure yet, but I think this will match the most. So I'm really hoping that I don't have any major blobs with this pour. But we can only say, well, tomorrow or on Sunday when I can demold. But it's looking very promising. It will have certainly a different effect than you will have when you use also white, because now I only use powder. And yeah, let me do the swirl here now. Only just a little bit, very carefully. Also for the last one. And yeah, fingers crossed. I certainly have some negative space for a back layer, and this is good. So yeah, see you for the next step. Hello again. So we can, or I can do the back layer, and I mixed here some Interference Gold. No, Champagne, sorry. It's Interference Champagne from Etta Art. And I also mixed some resin or alcohol inks. I need to check if they are actually resin inks or alcohol inks in metallic. So I did exactly the same color like these, but only with resin or alcohol inks, and just in gold and silver. So this will be my base layer. Very curious if this is gonna work. So I just pour this in here. Try to be quite accurate. I don't know if I actually am. I'm doing my best. It's not always easy, but you know, you need to be careful that you are not overfilling your mold. I also want to pour a little bit of my mica in there, the Interference Champagne. And I'm hoping that I have like slightly crackles in the same color like the flower. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I will see. Also here. And now I can pour just the next layer with my, yeah, already getting full. So I really need to be careful. So this is now this gorgeous color. I love it. So fingers crossed I'm not overfilling this. There's still room, and I hope that the mica is gonna spread a little bit. This I need to wait and see. So fingers crossed it works. I love this technique with the crackle effect as a background. I guess you noticed already. I sometimes find it boring when it's just a black back layer. So this is my personal preferences. I think this one is maybe a little bit too full. I need to see, because it looks very full. I may have to take a little bit out. So this will be now working. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be back when it stopped working, so you can see if the champagne color, if it moved or not. And here it's already going, so I need to take care for this, that I clean this up before it touches the other resin. It would not be good. Okay, see you then. So, time for demolding. And I need to admit, as I suppose my mica didn't spread too much, but well, we will see about the result once I turned them over. I also overflowed it a little bit, as you can see, but this is easy to trim off. So yeah, do please what I'm always saying. Don't pour too fast, and just make sure you are not overflowing your resin art. So I guess my background, it's you can touch it, but I'm afraid it would be a little bit soft if I would later on pull them on the pouring side. So once I showed you, I will put them back just so they can cure. Anyway, I'm so curious. And look at these. It's a pity with the mica, but look at the flowers, and it's just metal powder. I'm so happy about it. Really happy about it. Next one. Oh, I wanted to put this the other way, sorry. And the next one. And voila. It's really looking gorgeous. Here you can see a little bit of the interference champagne. And yeah, I'm happy about the flowers. They turn out really good. Next one. Also here. Wow, it's a nice color. It's just with the background a little bit a pity. And here I need to trim off a little bit more, but also this one. Look, you could think it's paste, but you saw it was metal powder. And I'm really happy with these. So, with an end video and with my sides being trimmed off, I will love and leave you, but I already say goodbye now. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.